Welcome back to the Force Nines YouTube channel. We're going to continue Parma today, and off screen, I'd say the results that we got were a mixed bag. 2 wins, 1 draw, and 1 defeat, which pretty much sucks. It's our second loss this season, but we're still looking very nice. We are sitting in second place at the moment, level on points with the leaders Fiorentina, who of course beat us 4-1 earlier in the season, so they do overtake us because of that. But we're looking very nice, and for the first time since my Circle of Bruges save on last year's FM, someone's getting a nickname. I'll leave that to you to guess who it is until we get there. So tune in for that and tune in for 2 more games. Catania and Cittadella are today's games in Parma from the Ashes. So, you see the table there, 17 games played, 9 wins, 6 draws and 2 defeats, which I think is very, very good. And a good goal difference of 8, I'd say that's not too bad at all. But Fiorentina, of course, they beat us 4-1 earlier in the season, so that means that they overtake us and they currently sit top. But it's still fairly close. We've got 5 points between us and 4th place. Albino Leffi are only a point behind us. Down the bottom, Reggiana are the stragglers at the moment with only 1 win all season and 8 points in total. They are the stragglers, but apart from that, it's all still kind of close. So last time, we had the goalless draw against Pescara and a 1-0 win at home against Catania. 2 fairly dull games, but we got 4 points out of them, which isn't too bad at all. Off screen, 4 games, 2 wins, a draw and a defeat. And that defeat kind of left me a bit of egg on my face, and I'll tell you about that very shortly. But let's start at the start with a 2-1 win away against Reggiana, who are, again, one of the stragglers. They've won 1 game all season. Cherry took the lead for this one. Cherry gave us the lead in this one, 7th minute. Reggiana did pull one back just before half-time. It was in first half injury time even. Donato Valente scored that goal. And then Galliano getting on the score sheet on the hour mark in a game where they had more shots, but they were all like wayward efforts. But I say the goal that they scored was like a bad one, and it was a horrible error. And Martoni got a 5.8 in this game, which is absolutely dreadful. And he did actually get dropped after either this game or the next game. Koulibaly also with a poor game, so he did kind of surrender his place at 1 point later as well. But Beazotti with 2 fantastic assists, and he's just doing so well this season. I mean, he's putting Durso to shame. Durso is the record assist maker on my save for Parma. I think he's got 19 assists. We're at the end of November, and Beazotti already has 13, I think, in the league, which is really, really good. Then against Cesena, it was a 2-2 draw. Showed good character to come back from 2-0 down, but that shouldn't really have been the case in the first place. Flocco scored an own goal in the 9th minute, which is unfortunate, but still annoying. And then Maida scored for Cesena to make it 2-0 on 55 minutes. A couple of changes were made. Gervinho came off after another dreadful performance by him. And then he hasn't played since. He came to me saying he was unhappy. I said, look, you didn't play well enough. He said, what do I have to do? I said, you need to make assists. And he said, well, I can't do that if I can't play. And I was like, you don't get it. You're not playing well, so why would you get to play? He then understood. Galliano came off, and then he came off for Aramo, it was on the left. Selva came on for Galliano, and he scored our first of 2 goals, 66th minute. And then Cherry got the equaliser in the 89th minute, and we improved massively in the second half. Aramo doing well, Selva getting his own goal, and setting up Cherry as well. So we came back, and we did really well. Then we faced Brescia, and we lost 2-0. Now, part of the reason this left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth, former player Yves Baroy scored against us in the 31st minute. Bretonnier scored their second goal on the 70th minute. We were never really in this game. Sabioni had an awful game, which is not like him at all. Very rarely do our defensive midfielders actually have really bad games, but he was awful today. All of our defence were, and I don't think there was anyone really that put in a good shift. Cherry was the only person, and he was probably because he was the only one that actually had a decent chance for us. So that was really, really annoying. But another reason this left a sour taste in my mouth was the pre-match press conference. I will explain. The new Brescia manager was Antonio Cassano. And I said, no, Cassano is a bit inexperienced as a manager, so I feel like we're favourites. And they go and beat us 2-0, and they beat us 2-0 comfortably as well. We were never in this game. We didn't look like scoring, let alone winning. So, that left me with a bit of egg on my face that we lost to Antonio Cassano. who, at 38 years old is now the Brescia manager. But we bounced back, and against Avellino, it was a comfortable 2-0 when Avellino, not in the game really, defended well to make it just 2 goals. We could have had a lot more, and we had some decent efforts. And a big moment was a good goal for the young defender Mauricio Salsa. Now he's turned into a first-choice defender, and he is coming on with leaps and bounds. 18-year-old, and he's got his first goal for Parma now as well. So it's very nice to see. And then we double our lead 10 minutes from time. Mattia Aramu with the goal. Risk with an assist. He came back in and he was incredible in this game after his injury. Berzossi with another assist. And we're looking very nice, and we're sitting in second place. And if we can keep this up, then promotion will be a dead cert for next season. Or for this season, rather. So the nickname. So you might be wondering, I said that someone is going to get a nickname. For the first time since my Circle Bruce, where we had guys like Chikinando and Hakisako and Kabanga. Who's going to be getting the nickname? Well, I can tell you, it is going to be Enrico Bearzossi. He has been incredible all season for the first half of the season. Looking at all his ratings, 11 assists already, not 13, beg your pardon. It's 13 in all competitions. 3 Man of the Match awards. No goals yet, but that's not the point. 11 assists is incredible. So he is going, I think he has earned the nickname. And I've teased this a couple of times. I asked if you wanted to see it, and I didn't really get any feedback, so I'm going to go ahead and do it anyway. Look at all those attributes improving as well. It's incredible to see. So his nickname, here it is. He is now going to be called The Bear. So, yeah. I know I did kind of sort of rip this off of someone else, but I've seen people do it. And, sometimes it's quite fun. So, yes, we now have The Bear on the right side of midfield. Now, you watch him get injured this game. Okay, so let's jump into the first of today's 2 games. Away against Catania, who look like they're going to play a straight 4-4-2. What are we going to play? Well, we're going to see the player roles first of all. Okay, so what are we going to play? So Jovino, of course, he was out of the team because he wasn't playing well, and then he got a knee injury, so he was going to be out for 2 weeks. So Jovino will have to come off the bench entirely and come out of the team entirely. So I've got a feeling that this team will pretty much stay the same. Geraldo came in and did a decent job at left back after Martoni had an awful game. But yeah, I think this is probably one of the best teams we can put out. So I'm going to leave this as it is. We're going to be on counter and flexible, and the instructions we've got, I'm not going to exploit the flanks because they're playing a 4-4-2. They've actually got wide players. We're going to leave all this as it is. So let's submit that team. And we'll see. Botnovic also came in at centre back. He was unhappy about first team football. And after Koulibaly's poor performances, we brought him in. And he's been pretty solid. So that's all right. That's not too bad. For the team talk, I'm going to say we're the favourites, so show me what you can do. Cautiously, though. We were suggested to say pick up where we left off, but I don't like doing that because every time I pick that, we lose. Okay, we are on the way. Fairly short pitch here. God, there's a name on him, but Agirafoglu. I had him in like my first season, and we never ever played him. So there's an interesting player for Catania there. Here is Casarini. That's another player I recognise, and Luciani there was offside. So Albino Leffi we need to watch out for. They're winning 1-0, so they have now gone top. And Fiorentina as well is another team that we have to sort of keep an eye on. They are away against Catania. No, what am I talking about? It must be Catanzaro. Okay, we're facing Catania, aren't we? Catanzaro, that's the one. Just going to go to a structured shape because we're not doing too badly so far, but we are now having a bit more of the ball, so that seemed to have worked. And the goalkeeper well off his line then. Now, can we take advantage of that? No, we don't really get the ball from that. But never mind. Here is Erasti. And a good tackle there by Manala. And here is the Bear with his brand new nickname. Passes to Cherry. But Cherry is dispossessed. And here is Mateus to Erasti. Catania coming forward here. And here is Chiesa. Passes out to Lavarone on the right-hand side. Who puts it into Casarini. Here is Erasti. They're passing well here. And I'm kind of worried here. Here's Chiesa. Luciani. Get it off him. Don't let him shoot. They did let him shoot. Bigeri with the save. Geraldo with the clearance. And that attack, for the meantime, is over. Fiorentina are winning 2-0. Albino Leffi are winning 2-0. So as it stands, we'll be down to third. So I think these two teams are going to be our biggest rivals this season. It's going to be difficult to actually get ahead of them. But I'd say it's been fairly even so far. Quite a level game. I mean, they've had a few more shots than us. But I think we can definitely come out of this with a win still. Defending's not too bad. We've created stuff, but we haven't really had any clear-cut chances. Neither of them, though. So, still plenty of time, though. There's still 45 minutes left in this game. I'm not seeing a lot of highlights in this game now. I'm going to take off Selva, and we're going to bring on Galliano. And the two centre-backs are kind of worrying at the moment. I'm going to take off Bogdanovic and I'm going to play Koulibaly. Just try and sort of keep that defence more solid and give us another option up front. Because Silva been a bit ineffective today. You know, these live comms are getting a bit boring in terms of actual gameplay. I'm going attacking. I'm going to go for a goal. They've got a Rizzo as well. There's two Rizzos because we have Luigi and they have one as well. Here is a Bagadeur. Now we're going attacking now. If they punish us here, I'm going to be annoyed. Because we're going to have all our people forward and then they're going to hit us on the break. Please don't do that. Here's Palombi. They are going to do it, aren't they? No, it's headed away by Rusk, but it's with Rizzo now. Laveroni, you need to clear it. Oh, damn, they scored. We're unbeaten in live comms this season, and it looks like we might be about to suffer our first live defeat of the season. Unless we can get a late equaliser. Sorry, I'm just moving my chair forward there. Disappointing this. Rizzo was on the ball. We played it to Laverone. The ball was there to Palombi and Salsa. Well, that's his fault, really, isn't it? That's a bit annoying. That's a shame. He's been doing so well, but something like that, and yeah, that's a shame. Rusk is struggling, so we're going to move Manala into the playmaker role. We'll get Kofi on for the last few minutes. And we are attacking, we are flexible. We're going to pump the ball into the box and go more direct and just push higher up and just go for that goal. Looks like it's going to be end of the game. Any second. That's it. And unfortunately, that is our first live defeat of the season. I've got to go assertive with that team talk that we were not good enough today. The defending, the centre-backs didn't do well enough. We didn't create enough chances. And that has moved us into third place as well. Well, interestingly enough, with our defending somewhat suspect again, Zipirich has come back into full training after his broken ankle. So that's good that we have that option, but hopefully that poor defensive performance was just a blip. Okay, I've had like a mid-video munch. Against Cittadella at home, so I've gone control flexible for this. Now changes. Bogdanovic is going to leave the first 11. Koulibaly is going to come back in. I think that will be about it, actually. I don't think there's anything else needs doing, despite us actually losing last time. We'll leave Salsa on there. We'll give him another go. But other than that, I think this team is okay. So we'll leave the rest of it as is. And the instructions are fine. So yeah, I think this will be okay. Zipirich is back, so we could bring him in. Bogdanovic is actually attracting interest from other teams, so we'll see. But we'll bring Zipirich to the bench. Let's give it a go. Give the fans a performance they're expecting of us. Assertive. That's not too bad. Listening keenly is always nice. So let's see if we can bounce back from that defeat against Catania and beat Cittadella, who sit 11th place as it stands. Highlight here. Could be to us, could be to them. I don't know. They have the ball there. Helmison to Duronic. Here is Helmison again. Not being closed down. Tuosto now to Bifalco. Helmison puts through... Oh, great. Oh, back to this again. Great stuff. We've had more of the ball. We've been passing well, but Cittadella have the goal. Okay, there's another highlight here. And again, Cittadella are on the ball. Here is at Tuosto to Bifalco. Duronic. What is going on? What is going on? Bicari with a save. Koulibaly clears it away. But had a lot of the ball. Passing has been good, but we don't have a goal. And again, it's a highlight for Cittadella. Duronic to Bifalco. And Bicari with another save. And I don't know what's happening here. I'm going to go to counter because they're having all the chances so far. That's half time. I want to go aggressive team talk and say, where's your passion? Because this is not what I want to see. Silva, again, has been poor. Galliano is going to come on for the second half. And we're going to score 2 goals. We're now in 4th place. So I don't know what's going on here. It's not on. And Helmison, another good save by Bigeri. He is keeping us in this year. I'm going attacking because I want a goal. Malala heads that ball away, but only as far as Lundberg. Here's Faraoni. And that has gone out for a goal kick. Here he is again. Helmison. Duronic, that is a good through ball. And it's bloody 2-0. What the fuck is going on out there? This is bloody ridiculous. We've had all the possession. We've actually been passing really well. We've been making crosses. But Cittadella are 2-0 up. How is this happening? How can we be doing so well and suddenly it's just falling apart? Duronic, Helmison. What is this? Fuck's sake! Parma! 3-0 at home to Cittadella. Right, subs, defence, Koulibaly, fuck off. Zaparic. I don't know what's going on. It's utter shit. What the hell has happened there? If we scored now, then it would just be pointless. I think it's the nickname. I think nicknaming it has just not happened, so we're going to remove it. What the fuck happened out there? It's aggressive. No excuses for winning that sort of match. I don't know what happened there. I'm slagging everyone off with that, because that is just fucking ridiculous. They all agree, but I don't know what that was. That was absolutely shit. And we're in 4th place now, so after being, you know, joint top on points, we're 4th. And again, we've been let down. And after being unbeaten in live comms, we've just lost 2 in a row. I don't know what happens. I don't know what... I'm not doing anything. Well, this is not me. This is this stupid game, and it just loves to just play tricks on me. Right, Koulibaly, since he came in, has not really done much. So I want to have a little chat with him. You have to start playing to a higher standard if you want to be in the first team. Okay, he kind of agrees. Newlands as well. This has not been good. So I've put a couple of 7s in there, but that's not really good enough. And you need to pick yourself up. Okay, he agrees with that as well. So yeah, not the best of episodes really. Let's see if there's anyone else who people think are doing badly. Ruski and Rama apparently are doing well, but those 2 results are just absolutely awful. We're just going to pretend that this episode didn't happen, really. Because that was absolutely shit. Okay, the bear, nothing happened for you, so we're going to just remove that nickname and pretend that it's never happened. So we're back to Bear Zossi. I hopefully that means that we'll go back to doing well. So we have a winter break coming up. So what I'm going to be doing is playing these 4 games off screen. And then when we come back, it'll be Palermo and Fiorentina. And it'll be the end of the January transfer window as well. So there may be some January signings. I'm not quite sure. We still have a bit of money to play with. I'm not sure what we'll actually need, if we need anyone. So if we have money to spend and there's someone out there that I like, then I will definitely buy them. But next episode, expect Palermo away, Fiorentina at home. So Palermo at the moment, I think they're down in the bottom half. Where are they? I can't see it. Oh, 13th. And then Fiorentina, who are top at the moment. So if we can beat them, then that'll put us back in the hunt. But that episode was an absolute car crash. So that's going to do it for this video. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. I didn't. We lost 2 games in a row. So I really hope that we're not back to this crap. Otherwise, it's going to be another season without promotion. And that means it'll be my last season as well. Because as I said, if we don't get promoted this season, that's it and I'm done. So this is going to be the last season if we don't get promoted. So yeah, leave a like if you enjoyed it, leave any comments you want to make, and if you want to see videos as and when they turn up on YouTube, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you next episode where we'll be facing Palermo and Fiorentina, and there may be some new faces to show you as we'll be in January. We'll be fresh from our winter break. So that is coming next episode. I'm not sure when that will be. This video will be going out on Tuesday. I'm going on a course Tuesday in London, so depends what time I'm back and if I'm not sort of too tired because it's quite a long day and I've got to go to London and back, so that's quite a lengthy journey for me. But we will wait and see, and if I can get a video out I will, but if I'm too tired then I probably won't because it just affects quality. So that's that really. But for now, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video whenever that will be. Goodbye.